NDSU quarterback Cam Miller is getting ready for Friday night's matchup here in the quarterfinals with Samford. And boy, another big performance last week. That had to feel good. The last couple of weeks, the Rams did the job in front. And did you kind of get a feeling that you could maybe break some big plays, or that just kind of came with time against Montana?
I think it came with time. I think the Rams did a great job up front, like you said, and I'm starting to get some confidence in the running game. Coach hasn't used me much this year until recently, so I'm starting to get my feet underneath me.
I gotta say, you're getting a chance in the open field here, and you're showing off your wheels. You ready to race Kobe or Turmeric in in the 40 or anything like that, or we jump into conclusions a little bit?
I might need about a year or two before I can get to that speed. But no, it was great. And I was telling some guys earlier that I think that was the longest run I've ever had. So I really didn't know what to do when I was out in the open space there.
For a team that likes to get 3, 4, 5 at a time, to see 68, 73, 75, that's not that you guys aren't capable of that, but it just the way it happened. Was it just defensively, just the guys up front, just defensively, you felt you had the advantage? I mean, was there just something that you felt like you could take advantage of?
I thought Coach Roll did a great job of mixing up the running schemes. We started with some different stuff in the first half, and then we came out in the second half and showed some stuff that we didn't use in the first half. And I thought the Rams were leaning on them, and I think with the Rams leaning on them for 2 or 3 quarters, it kind of opened up some of those bigger plays for us.
Well, some of the fullbacks and tight ends with Brozio and Hofstad and those guys, I mean, they have a job to do, and I think they know their role, but it just adds another layer of just protection in those tight ends, what they've done. I just think that it's a very unheralded job, but they do it so well.
I think Coach Roll gets them ready to go, but those guys work so hard each and every week, and they're just so physical, and that's, we take pride in being, the most physical team in the country.
Yeah, and you come in here with Samford and, a different opponent. What's that like? I mean, I'm sure there's kind of a bit of an unknown, but I'm sure it's kind of, it's exciting. It's a different challenge in a way to face a team that you haven't faced.
It's kind of like non-conference play, You just kind of enjoy playing those teams that you don't play on a regular basis, and you see different looks that you're not used to seeing. So I think it'll be a really good challenge for us.
Defensively, what are they going to throw at you?
They're going to go 3 down, and then they're going to use this safety in the middle of the field. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do that with some of our running game. We're just expecting everything, honestly.
Is it kind of similar to what Montana did with Houck then?
A little bit, but they have like 5 or 6 DBs in, which we haven't seen all year, so it should be a little interesting.
It's just a contrast offensively. They like to get up and down. They like to, if they can run 75 to 85 plays, you're going to. You guys are a little bit different in that regard, so I'm sure it's a contrast, but that's one thing you guys can do. You can go 6-7 minutes, and they want to score 2 or 3 times in 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, we've talked all week about just taking care of the football, and our defense is really stressing getting their offense off the field so we can keep the ball, and I don't know. Hopefully we can have the ball for more than 30 minutes.
I guess it's funny. You kind of rely so much on time of possession, and it just wasn't there because everything just happened so fast.
Yeah, no doubt. Last week I think we were at 30, but the goal this week is 35. So
in turnover-wise, it was just the one interception, but other than that, just taking care of the football. You guys really did that.
Yeah, and I think we've been doing that for the last 5-6 weeks, is really just taking care of the football and playing disciplined football. We haven't had those penalties that we had earlier this year, and I think it's really starting to pay off for us. I think we're playing our best football when it matters.
Yeah, so do you feel like things are just starting to click, and you get to playoffs, and it's just you expect another level, and it's there?
Well, this program is based on playing your best football when it matters, in the playoffs, and I think the coaches do a great job of putting us in the best position to be great.
Cam, appreciate it. Best of luck Friday.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It's Bison quarterback Cam Miller.